Good afternoon. It's Wednesday, April 25th in Brussels. This is the second day of the European Seafood Exposition. Today is a little bit quieter than yesterday in terms of traffic, but there's nothing to change our overall assessment that the business climate here is fairly positive. Sellers of high-end seafood items like lobster are having some issues with cutbacks in Southern Europe. But sellers of scallops, which is really being driven by Chinese demand, among other things, are seeing no let-up whatsoever. In general, one of the purposes the show serves is because it brings together so many people from all over the world. It's an opportunity for many types of meetings. Another meeting that was held yesterday was the MSC update, which is kind of a report on what they've done this past year. Once again, MSC is really emphasizing brand building. They're treating the MSC logo as a brand. They introduced, for example, a marketing toolkit, which is supposed to help individual MSC certified fisheries market their products under the MSC umbrella. In terms of details, there's something like 14,000 separate SKUs now that have some type of MSC label or logo licensing fee. There's about 700 plus fisheries under certification or in the process of being certified, and the total tonnage is about 9 million metric tons. Obviously, MSC is a factor, but the buzz at the show has all been about the idea of credible competition among sustainability certifiers. Many companies who have actively participated in the MSC program and have seen real benefits in the MSC program have nevertheless really welcomed the fact that competitive certification is gaining traction, because it is placing the whole issue of sustainability certification on a kind of more open and transparent basis. We, for example, published today some of the remarks that Cora Campbell, the ADF&G commissioner, made here at the show at a luncheon, talking about why Alaska has gone to the Responsible Fisheries Management FAO type model. Halt. So all in all, halt. Finally, there was also a suppliers meeting yesterday afternoon where the supply and some of the key buyers, where they were discussing the mechanism necessary to institute a more credible benchmarking process called GSSI, Global Seafood Sustainability Initiative. This is to be modeled on the GFSI, which is the Global Food Safety Initiative, which is widely adopted by retailers and helped basically stabilize the process of food safety audits. There's a lot of feeling among participants that some sort of credible outside party that will be supported by suppliers and retailers and food service users could in fact benchmark sustainability certifiers and basically allow a kind of pass-fail. If the fishery is sustainable, it's sustainable. And if there's other things that people want to market about attributes of that fishery beyond the fact of its sustainability, they can certainly do so, but it's not a question of sustainability anymore. These brand logos are questions of marketing, which is what they essentially are. So all these meetings are taking place. We will try to wrap up some of our thoughts on the show tomorrow. In Brussels, this is John Sackton.